have you been married, and what were some of the things you saw in your wife that made you say, "This is a good choice for me"?
That's a good question. Praise be to Allah. Going on 8 years
Mm.
in November, and it's funny. That's a very good question because the way I even met my wife, it was weird because her, it was a profile picture of her that popped up on Facebook, and it was her and another sister together, posing with their faces touching each other, and they were all in their white. And at that time, the way I looked at a lot of pictures that I've seen, profiles I've seen with both brothers and sisters, and from my vantage point was that they weren't representing it, or they might have had pictures of their profiles and their whites, maybe some pictures somewhere in the photos, but that was her profile picture. And in the midst of all the photos I see, it was like they were really representing. It was, it was like a perfect Muslim MGT picture of them smiling, showing sisterhood and love. Um, and I asked a brother. I saw her profile said St. Louis, and I reached out to a brother, asked asked about her, and he checked me. He said, "Brother, if you're interested in her, you need to talk to the captain." And I said, "Yes, sir." So I put in courtship papers for her and whatnot. But another brother, we were standing next to each other at our mosque in Indianapolis, and he pointed to the restrictive law book.
Yeah.
And he said, "This is what she represents." Basically, like she lives by this restrictive law. And I said, "Wow, okay, then, well, let me continue down this process to explore and get to know this sister."